This is Racelets IndyCar Podcast. Here are your hosts, Fred and Sydney.
Hey, what is up, everyone? Welcome to episode 2 of Racelets IndyCar Podcast. I'm Fred.
I'm Sydney.
And on today's episode, we are going to recap what happened last week at the Firestone Grand Prix of St. Pete. And also, preview this coming weekend's race, triple header, actually,
Weekends.
with NASCAR in Phoenix, the Good Ranchers 250 coming up. The first time IndyCar has been there since 2018. So excited for that.
Yeah.
Sydney, you and I are going to be leaving and heading out to the track tomorrow early in the morning. And we will be spending the weekend out there, bringing you guys a bunch of content, hopefully, and enjoying what should be a tremendous weekend of racing. It's oval racing. I haven't been to an oval race for IndyCar since they raced back at the Auto Club Speedway in Fontana. Sydney,
I've never been.
You've never been to an oval race, so
excited.
It's going to be extremely exciting. And what a weekend it was this past weekend to kick things off. IndyCar is officially back, folks.
And so good.
It does feel good.
Yeah.
It was just so nice. And so many great things happened this last weekend. But first, if you're just now tuning in, this is the Racelets IndyCar Podcast. You can find us on YouTube and on Spotify. You can follow us at our social medias listed below on the ticker there. Sydney, anything that really stood out to you or anything that you want to talk about that, caught your eye maybe this weekend?
Well, I guess we could start with qualifying. And we had both Dale Coyne cars in the Fast Six.
Wait, excuse me? Dale Coyne?
Yeah.
Dale
both
Coyne?
Both of them.
2 cars. One of them being a rookie.
Yeah.
And the other one who was just signed the week prior in Romain Grosjean. Both top 6 in qualifying. Yeah, that was one of the best stories as well. Also, Scott McLaughlin had captured pole again, the second time, and I think his third time overall in St. Petersburg. And just a great race. We saw a couple of things not so good that happened for a few of the guys. We'll go into that in a little bit, but what can you say? I mean, Alex Palou is back.
And better than ever.
Better than ever. Starting P4 to start the race. And it was really Alex Palou who just took over and just where he left off last year. I mean, it was like the same old story. He won St. Pete last year. This giving him now back-to-back race wins to start the season, back-to-back in St. Petersburg. There below we have the top 10 finishers of the day. Scott McLaughlin did end up coming in second place with Christian Lundgaard. Another podium, but another finish behind Alex. But a great start for Arrow McLaren. Kyle Kirkwood up there for Andretti. Pato Award, another Arrow car. So they had 3 and 5 in the top 10. Marcus Ericsson, who had a fantastic qualifying day and was really good on Sunday for the race. Ends up in 6th. He could have been worse, but he did make his way back through the field. Biggest mover of the day, Joseph Newgarden. He started P19, ends up in 7th. Fantastic weekend for him and for Penske in general, with Scott McLaughlin obviously finishing 2nd. To round out the top 10, Romain Grosjean, P8. And then you've got Rinus VK, Juncos Hollinger Racing, and VK already making his mark. I knew he was going to be a great addition into that team. Unfortunately, we can't really say the same thing for Stingray Robb. We'll get into that here in just a moment. And then Dennis Hauger, the rookie, the NXT 2025 champion, the IndyNXT champion, goes out there and finishes in the top 6 of qualifying. And then a P10 to start his career in IndyCar. let's just go. I mean, Dale Coyne.
I know, no one saw it coming.
Nobody saw it coming, but the quality of drivers that they had this year has been better than they've had in the past. And what a great start to this IndyCar season. But it was Alex Palou who is back. Yeah. Sydney, this race, remember, 2 stints of alternate tires had to be
you had to run them.
In this race. And it was Alex Palou who started on the soft alternate tires. He got to lap 38 before coming in and making his first pit stop. And in doing so, he was able to overtake Scott McLaughlin. And from there, it was just good night now.
Yeah.
I mean, for the last 62 laps of that race, it was Alex Palou just blowing by the field. He won by a record margin of 12.48 seconds.
Jeez.
That is incredible.
Yeah,
I mean, he had at one point, I think, a 15-second lead. And then, there was another round of pit stops came, and then Kyle Kirkwood was behind him by about 5 seconds. Kirkwood obviously fell off towards the end, but Alex just tremendous as far as his domination again, Sid. I mean, what is he doing?
I don't know, but I'm happy to see it.
What was that quote Ricky Davis told us?
You can't win them all if you don't win the first one.
Absolutely. And what a great start it is for that number 10 Chip Ganassi team. And I'm excited to see what this weekend will bring. It's a brand new track for a lot of drivers who've never raced here before. They did have practice a couple of weeks ago. Gave us a little indication about maybe what we can expect. But it's a new year. It's the same Alex Palou.
So happy for him.
He is just so that darn good that, we're witnessing frustration by the field of drivers after the first race weekend of the season. And I don't know what it is. That was Alex's 20th career win in his first 99 starts. This next weekend's race coming up will be his 100th career IndyCar race. And can you imagine he wins that and then goes 21 out of 100? He's already at a 20% clip of every 5 races he is winning.
Yeah.
8 races last year. Ricky Davis said that was 9 races that they didn't win that they could still improve on.
Yeah.
I expect to see a lot of the same, but we did see a lot of great things out of some of the other drivers. Both Meyer Shank cars really had strong weekends qualifying. They just didn't finish as well as I would have hoped. But Marcus Armstrong and Felix both
having qualified well.
Good weekends overall, just outside of the top 10. But let's get into what happened the opening lap of this race. Let's take it back to last year when we had that incident. Turn 3, Nolan Siegel and Will Power, the very, beginning lap
First
1.
turn, I think.
Their days were already done.
Yeah.
And it was history repeating itself. Not the same guys involved this time, but another mix-up on that turn 3. It was Stingray Robb this time who
started it.
I think he had a brake lockup. Maybe he started braking too late in that zone, ultimately ending the day for Santino Ferrucci and rookie Nick Schumacher. He's trying to get his feet wet with RLL, his rookie race, and he is knocked out right away. Santino had some choice words to say again after the race about all of this. Stingray Robb was able to get back out there and finish the race, but unfortunately, it was end of day for Santino and Mick. But hey, this weekend is another race of a very long season, 18 races this year. We expect to see a lot more. But what is it about that track in St. Pete? It's that narrow corner going into turn 3. And I was holding my breath watching it, and it was the back of the field this time that was involved in the mix-up. But just a disappointing
in that turn. It always does.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel bad for some of the guys. I feel bad for Santino. He's obviously looking to make an impression. For AJ Foyt again this year, he's heading that team, partner with Kyle Collette, and Kyle Collette with a really good race. As well. What was his finish this weekend, Sid? 17th in his rookie race as well. He looked really good. No issues as far as he goes. We talk about, how important it is to have good pits and good pit crews. And the Arrow McLaren this year of Palou Award, 3 new members on the tire changers. And Arrow did a very good job. Didn't look like there were any hiccups or anything with those guys, but there was a hiccup with Scott Dixon. Oh my God.
That was
like that was okay. So he's going down that back, towards that back straightaway, and you see on the broadcast that he loses his the wheel nut flies off, and then soon after that he loses the right rear tire. It goes careening into the barrier in the runoff, and unfortunately it was an early exit for Scott Dixon, not the way he's looking to start this season. Remember, Scott Dixon has won a race in 21 consecutive seasons, looking to build upon that this year. So something to take away from those guys is, hey, we got to focus really on locking down those pit stops. Obviously Chip Ganassi has been known to be very good in those situations. But unfortunately there was no return for Scott Dixon. No fuel save or anything like that. I really thought that he would have as well. Remember, he also crashed that car in qualifying. He did. So he did have some damage to that car from qualifying. But disappointing for Scott Dixon. Other than that, it was a pretty clean race for the most part, and it was just dominated by Alex Palou. I expect him to be very good throughout this entire season. And I think what we saw this first race of the season, Sid, going back to the street courses, having to race alternate tires on 2 stints, we're going to see a lot of strategy involved. And it was, are you better off starting on the reds, or are you better off starting on the harder compound tires? And it may change from race to race, and it could be just, luck of the draw. You may have gotten in, started on the right sets or raced for a certain amount of time. And it's that determined to be the factor for Alex. I mean, he went out there, like I said, 38 laps, right?
Yeah. And he always looks out with his pit stops.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, soon after, I think it was like lap 40 was, or 39, it was, yellow comes out, and had that come out before or while Alex was in the pits, that could have been disastrous for him. But he's always escaping by the skin of his teeth. And even after the race, Alex was like, hey, I didn't know what to expect out of this race. I just went out there and did his thing. Yeah. He just knows how to win. Yeah. That team knows how to win. They know what they're doing. In order, for him to not go out there and dominate this season, there's going to be some guys that are going to need to step up their game. I think, like I said, a strong showing from the Penske team. And, Andretti, Will Power wasn't his day.
No.
He didn't qualify well. He had a couple of issues with brake lockups. I think it was in qualifying. Yeah. That same kind of thing happened to the car. He ended up having to go 30 laps down. He was able to get back out there, at least get some points. And to see, finish a race driving that Honda engine. He didn't finish, though. But he didn't, no.
No, he didn't finish.
He didn't end up finishing. But he, things will change. It's going to get better. Will Power is a strong contender to fight for a championship this year. Just 2 bad starts for St. Pete. 26th last year, 23rd, or I think it was this past weekend. So not the way you want to start a season, but
yeah, for sure.
David Malukas also
not the best.
What happened with David? Do you remember what happened with him? Well, he hit his tire.
He like his tire.
Wall, he had tire wear. It flattened out, and he ended up losing his tire, getting shredded. He was able to make his way back to the pits, but David had started the race so great. He still ended strong,
in like 13th.
Yeah. But not the way he wanted to go about it. Unfortunately, the oval coming up, he did test very well.
He did
in
and
Phoenix.
He looked good in ovals.
I'm excited to see what he's gonna do.
Me too. I hope he has a good
race. Think we're gonna see a winner outside of that number 10 car. I hate to say it because Alex is so good, but he isn't the best. His strong suit is not the ovals. So
yeah.
I mean,
he did win his first one last year.
He did.
Yeah.
And that first one being the Indy 500, right?
Yeah.
So Sid, I want to talk a little bit about Jameis Winston. You don't really know who Jameis Winston is. I had to explain to you who Jameis is. Jameis is an NFL quarterback. Has played for a few different teams, and he was the grand marshal of this race. He waved the green flag to start the race. Gave an incredible pregame speech to Dennis Hauger and his team. And you talk about a guy who is just so positive and uplifting and knows how to motivate. I thought that was amazing.
I did
and
too.
I would love to see him do this again at another track or two later this year. He wanted to be the Fox correspondent, he said. And then later in the race, they did an interview and he was holding his kid with him, and his kid was talking on the mic. I mean, he's just
so cute.
as funny as Jameis is as well. And he was talking and saying he loves cars and loves his trucks and his Legos. And what a cool thing. I mean, not knowing anything about IndyCar, experiencing your first race and you instantly fall in love with it. And I think that is so important. And I mean, that's how,
that's how I started.
You've gotten into it, and myself included, is just you go and you experience it, and you fall in love with it. And I think IndyCar is doing a great job of growing the audience. They did have a doubleheader this last weekend. It was the Craftsman Truck Series who raced there as well. James Hinchcliffe was one of the drivers of one of the trucks. I think it was Dario Franchitti also out there racing as well. It was really cool to see those guys doing the truck thing. Now, this weekend coming up in Phoenix, now we're talking about another triple header because we have the Art Cam racers, and then we've got NASCAR on Sunday. Champ Series. I've never been to a NASCAR race before. I didn't know what to expect. I'm not a huge NASCAR fan because driving in ovals in stock cars just doesn't do anything for me. I enjoy the crashes. I have 40-something cars on track.
It's a lot.
And, they really don't make moves and stuff like that until it's the end, because you go in formation. I'm really excited to see what that's going to look like as well. This is the track layout right here for Phoenix. It is an oval track. It's 1 mile. So for the IndyCar, the Good Ranchers 250 is going to be 250 laps raced around here. I'm trying to see where the best vantage points are going to be. I don't know. I want to kind of experience from everywhere. I want to see if you're able to get over on that Snake Hill or whatever they call that. That's going to be pretty cool.
That'll be cool.
Obviously, I'd like to be in the pit area and just take everything in, and really hope this turns out to be a great event. I think it's going to be.
I'm excited.
Weather-wise, we're looking like 80s, mid-80s, sunny weather in
nice.
Arizona. Should be really nice. I am excited. Now, for those who are going to the race, we're going to be having a meetup with some of the other friends
Yeah.
of the show and other influencers, as you can say, and IndyCar fans. Friday after qualifying, if you're in town, if you're at the race, if you're somehow watching this show and you want to join, stop by. We'll provide the details later on. It's a great meetup. Most of it is girls. Most of it in the teens to the early 20s. There's some a little bit older, and then I'm here, the old man, with all of this. But no, really cool experience. If you're out there, we'll be having Racelets, our bracelets, to pass around. We've been working hard making those.
Yep.
So yeah, a lot of special ones coming up. Alex Palou is going to be getting a special 100th career race bracelet from you.
Last time we gave him a special one, he wore it like all off season. So
he did. He wore, and that's the thing. Let's go back to that. I wish I had a picture that I could put up on here for that, but I don't right now at this time. But it was in that show, not the 100 Days to Indies, but it was
the Road to the Championship.
Road to the Championship. And in one of the episodes, it was Alex Palou. So what happened was at Laguna Seca. Why don't you tell the story, Sydney, about what you
did? We weren't going to see Alex after he won his championship. And so we were like, let's make a bracelet that's like back to back to back. It's like almost guaranteed he's going to win. And so we made one, and we gave it to him after the race. This race was at Laguna Seca. That was the last race that we attended last year.
Yeah. He did not clinch the championship that weekend. He did it the following weekend in Portland. But Sydney, you made him a special bracelet for his three-peat back-to-back champions. And he said to you,
"He can't have it."
He's like, "I cannot take this.
Yeah.
I cannot take this until it's official." I was like, "I understand." So Colin, his PR guy, was like, "Hey, you know what? I'm gonna hold on." I'm like, "Colin, you hold this for Alex, and make sure he gets it." You know, we want to make sure. I mean, he could have easily just pocketed it. He could have thrown it in the trash.
Yeah.
So going back to that show, Road to the Championship.
Yeah, we're just watching. You know, we love the 100 Days to Indy, so we were excited to see what this is, and we're just watching. And they show Alex, and we notice he's wearing a bracelet. And we're like, okay, this looks familiar.
So pause the screen, grab the phone, take a screenshot, and sure enough,
wait, that's our bracelet.
It was the bracelet. And this is like a week or so after he had
the
season was over.
Yeah.
And on that episode, he's actually at the park, I think it is, with his daughter.
Yeah.
And he had that bracelet that you made him, and it was so cool.
It was cool
to see that. So yeah, we will be having bracelets. We'll also be having maybe some t-shirts. I don't know if I'm bringing t-shirts, a lot of stickers, a lot of goodies. And Sydney, it's going to be your birthday this weekend as well. So if you want to join us in celebrating Sydney's birthday, Sweet 16, we'll be having, well, it's going to be a surprise, but I think I'm going to bring some cupcakes and stuff like that. So if you want to join us and other IndyCar fans alike, the invitation is open to everybody. So please message us down here on our socials if you're interested, if you're going to be going, if you just want to say, hey, I've listened to your show before, I've watched your show, I just want to meet you guys and talk. Totally cool. We're so down to meet new people.
Oh yeah.
IndyCar Dad is going to be at the race as well. He was at St. Pete, and he did a cool thing where he was buying food at all the vendors on the circuit, and he had a bunch of other people out there sampling the foods and stuff like that. The food didn't look very good, unfortunately. Maybe those bacon ranch fries, those look pretty bomb, but everything else, not so good. I love the food when we go to Long Beach. They have food trucks down on Shoreline in the grass area. They also have King Taco if you've never had King Taco. Good Mexican food. But I'm excited to see what Phoenix is going to have for us. What kind of food are we going to have there? But IndyCar Dad, I think, is going to be there as well this weekend. It's going to be great to meet him. He's just another influencer similar to us, just fans. We like talking about IndyCar. And these meetups are great.
Yeah,
but
they're like almost my favorite part of
it is. You've made some really good friendships in doing all of these things.
Yeah.
And who's hosting it?
Indie Talk Podcast.
Indie Talk Podcast.
So our friends Chloe and Lulu will be hosting it.
All right.
Yeah.
That's outstanding. I think Sarah's going to be there as well.
I think so.
And we haven't seen her since Long Beach.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a really fun weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun.
Lots of racing. It's going to be jam-packed. IndyCar is going to be on track pretty much all day on Friday.
Yeah.
With practices and qualifying. They race Saturday at 12 or 12:30. Whatever it is, it's around noon or just after noon.
Yeah.
Again, 250 laps for the Good Ranchers Grand Prix. Also this last weekend at St. Pete was
we had
the start of the season for IndyNXT. Yeah. And how did that go?
It went well. I think there was only like one caution, maybe.
It was a pretty clean race, and it was the Florida kid, Nikita Johnson, winning this race, his very first race of the season.
17 years old.
17 years old.
Crazy. Yeah.
And he goes out there and competes with these guys who have been, some of them, in the series for a few years. Some of them with a lot of experience. He does have some experience as well, but being in IndyCar, this is his first thing, and a great showing for Nikita Johnson. Max Taylor couldn't hold on. That was a very close. Max Taylor had pole for this race. Finishes
and he's looked strong all weekend. So
a very good race for him. Kucharczyk finishes P3. Another rookie. Yeah. Seb Murray 4, Lockie Hughes 5. I expect Lockie Hughes to have a big season.
I hope he has a good season.
A lot of expectations on him with Andretti. He did have a good year last year, his rookie season.
I think
he has more experience. I think he's going to be up there towards the top, fighting for a championship.
Yeah.
Miles Rowe
up there too.
in 6th. It was Josh Pearson in 7th. Salvador de Alba 8th, Correa in 9th, and Tulio in 10th. That was your top 10 from for this weekend. They don't race this weekend.
They don't.
They have a week off, but they will be racing again next week in Arlington with IndyCar. I am excited for that. I wish we had the ability of just booking a flight and heading down
they
to
had more races than
Texas, but life has other plans sometimes, but in the future we would like to be there. I'm excited. IndyNXT, really good racing. A lot of these guys are the future. We saw what last year's champion did
and where he ended up.
I mean, Dennis, the Norwegian nightmare, fantastic. I'm super excited to see what he does. Kyle Collette, like we mentioned before, he's going to have a strong season as well. There's a lot of great drivers in this IndyCar class. I think, like I said on our opening show, that there's so much parity and maybe the strongest set of drivers that we may have ever seen. Obviously, Alex is who he is, and Pato, and you have the history and of future Hall of Famers like Scott Dixon and Joseph Newgarden and Will Power. And
then you have
the new guys, Pato, and look what Christian Lundgaard has done.
Incredible season last year.
Good. Was pretty good with RLL. He was obviously, and look in the background right here. Speaking of RLL, that's Bobby Rahal behind us. We have YouTube on right now. They are showing marathon of IndyCar in Phoenix. So we're just kind of preparing ourselves for that. Christian Lundgaard is really doing well. He had 6 podiums last year. Starts this season off. Man, he's something special, and he's just real quiet about it. He kind of is very modest. He doesn't really. You don't see a lot of emotion with him, even in his press conference after the race. He basically just said, I just went out there, had a good day, and a good result.
Yeah.
These guys want so badly to beat Alex that I think whoever does is going to have a very good chance of having a very successful season. Yeah. I mean, we saw what Christian Rasmussen did when he overtook Alex in that Milwaukee race. That was so unexpected. The ECR guys this last weekend, not the best, but
not the worst.
Not the worst. I expected a little bit better out of Rossi.
Yeah, I think I did too.
And they just weren't up to par. But ovals is where they really excel. Yeah. They were both at the top day 2 of practicing.
Yeah, in
Phoenix. Yeah. I am super excited to see Christian Rasmussen racing an oval. I mean, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be just hectic on track, and you don't want to be in his way because he will run you off of the road.
Yeah.
The last time IndyCar did race in Phoenix, like we mentioned before, was in 2018. It was Joseph Newgarden who won that race, and just before that, prior in 2017 and 2016, Will Power finished second in both of those as well. But yeah, I am excited. The Desert Double is coming. We're taking off early in the morning and going to have our first live race of the season. It's only the second race of the season. We were at the second race of the season last year. Was that Thermal Club?
Yep.
I wish they would go back there. That was a really cool track. Not great for
which is like
attending and viewing experiences. There were a couple of grandstands, but it was a very intimate kind of a track there at Thermal Club. I wish that IndyCar can get back there. Year. I don't know if they will or not. That was a private track. But yeah, I mean, some guys who've also had experience in Phoenix are Scott Dixon, Alexander Rossi, and Graham Rahal. They have all raced there in the past as well. Yeah, I mean, 11 drivers have won the Phoenix race from pole. The most recent was Helio Castroneves in 2002.
Okay.
So, I mean, obviously capturing pole is pivotal. And in an oval race, though, I mean, a lot can happen in oval races. We're gonna have restarts. We're gonna have wrecks. We're gonna have pit strategies. So yeah, drivers who've gone on to win the championship in IndyCar, who have won that Phoenix race, was AJ Foyt in 1964, and then again in 1975. Mario Andretti's won there. He won the championship that same year. Bobby Unser, Al Unser, Rick Mears, Bobby Rahal, Buddy Lazier, Sam Hornish, and Tony Kanaan in 2004. He was your IndyCar champion. He won the Phoenix race. So I'm excited to see what happens. This is going to be Scott Dixon's 421st career race, right?
Jeez,
can you imagine that? That's a lot of freaking races.
Yeah,
that's a heck of a career to have in any field. I mean, just to hold down a job for that long, but to do it the way that Scott Dixon has done, and to have the success that he has had,
20 or 21 seasons, with the win,
right,
in a row. That's great.
Dixon has made 357 consecutive starts as well. Alex, like we mentioned, this is going to be race number 100 for Alex. Joseph Newgarden needs only 66 laps to pass Dario Franchitti for 9th all-time in IndyCar Series all-time laps list. And what do you think about that?
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
9th all-time for Joseph Newgarden.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. And then we talk about the rookies, Kyle Collette and Dennis and Mick Schumacher. This is all going to be their first IndyCar oval race as well. But for a lot of the field, too, this is going to be their first race here in Phoenix.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. I'm super excited. And I don't know what to expect. I don't really have any predictions at this time.
I don't either.
Oh, shit. I almost forgot. How did your grid rivals do last week?
I think they did mid. I think I did semi-good.
In our Racelets League, and you can still join our Racelets League. I will post the code and everything in the YouTube description. I think I had 721 points in my Racelets League.
I think I had like
which was second. My brother had like 730 or something like that. But I have a bunch of teams, but my best team of the weekend had 798 points. I'm sitting in 96th place overall.
My best team had
and I'm kind of pissed off because I had Christian Lundgaard and I swapped him out for Palou Award. I didn't get a bad result from Palou, but had I had Christian, who knows how many more points I would have gotten.
Too, and I took him off.
Remember when you're making your picks, though,
you have to sign them.
You sign them for a certain amount of races. If you want to terminate them, you do have to pay a penalty. So to start this season, I'm looking to make some profit on my roster. So your guys can earn monies as they race. If they do well, they can their contracts and their salary caps can go up. And then if you sell off, you can earn that extra income to buy somebody else later on down the season. Also, keep in mind, like, you want to pick guys who you think are going to finish the top
of their team
out of their team. Yeah, because you do get bonus points if you're the top. So I had Arenas VK. I knew he was going to finish higher than Stingray Rob, obviously. Right? Yeah. I also had Marcus Ericsson. He finished higher than Felix, right?
Marcus Armstrong.
Oh shit, Marcus Ericsson. No, I did not have Marcus Ericsson. I had Marcus Armstrong.
Marcus Ericsson.
You had Marcus Ericsson, but he was not the best for Andretti. It was actually Kyle Kirkwood who finished the best for Andretti.
And I had him too, and I took him off.
You can't have everybody. That's the problem, though. It's like, well, I think this guy's going to do good. This guy's going to do good.
And then you see qualifying, you're like, oh, but they didn't qualify good.
Yeah, my downside was I did have Santino Ferrucci, and that didn't do anything for me. I think I got the minimum amount of points, like 30 or 35 or whatever it was. But I haven't really looked at the rosters yet. On our social medias, I will be posting who we're going to go with for this weekend. And like I said, if you want to join our Racelets IndyCar League, it's open, it's free, it's for fun. Maybe we'll throw out some prizes. If we get some people to join, we can send them Racelets stickers.
That'd be fun.
We'll go on down the road. One thing that I'm going to be sporting this weekend, as you can see, you may not be able to see the entire thing right now, but my Willpower shirt. I have the power. I was a huge He-Man fan when I was a kid growing up. He-Man was the shit. And obviously, when the announcement of Will went to Andretti, I was like, okay, put the two together. I'm making a t-shirt concept of Willpower and He-Man. So on He-Man's body, it does look good. I hope he has a great weekend. Will,
come on, Will.
I've got a t-shirt for you. Liz, I also have a t-shirt for you. We have bracelets as well for everybody. But on that note, Sydney, I have nothing else to say. I'm excited for this coming weekend. We have one race under our belts, and it was Alex Palou again doing what he does, leading the most laps, leading the series already after 1 week. So, guys, let's step.
Cut out now.
What?
We need an Alex cardboard cutout now.
Oh, we do.
Yeah,
we do.
Alex,
I don't know. We have a Christian Lundgaard. You can't see him. He's over here. Standing over here. Let me see. Christian. Sorry, my office is a mess here. There's Christian. Look at him. Oh yeah, with all my King stuff right there. And then there's Pato. We have some hats and stuff like that. But Alex, if you can get some cardboard cutouts, that would be really cool. But anything else?
No. Feels good to be back.
It feels great to be back, and I'm so excited. 4.5 hours on the road tomorrow. We're gonna get to Phoenix hopefully by about noonish, and enjoy our weekend. Maybe catch a spring training game. The Padres
win some baseball.
Play Friday night after qualifying. Then we go over to Peoria and watch my Padres play. That should be a lot of fun. And then we do it all for real on Saturday. But
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited as well. Remember, Sydney's birthday. If you want to join us,
Yeah.
I'll be bringing some treats. We'll have lots of goodies. A lot of fans are going to be there as well. If not,
a lot of people.
Follow us on our socials and, tell us how we're doing. What do you guys want us to talk about? We need some topics outside of just covering the races. I'm not really good at coming up with cool things.
Yeah.
Not as creative as you are. I could talk the racing part, just like Jerry Punch right here. I can cover racing, no problem. But when it comes to, finding some niche things, I'm just not great with that. So Sydney, I'm going to need your help.
Okay.
Fans out there, if you can bring us any help as well, that is greatly appreciated. But that's going to do it for us here tonight. You can catch us here. Follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Racelets IndyCar Podcast. I'm also Freddie B. She is Sydney Loves Indy. And we will talk to you guys again next week. We will recap this weekend's Good Ranchers 250 and maybe throw in some NASCAR stuff as well. I'm excited to see. Now I even bought a NASCAR hat.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Oh wow.
And I'm excited for that. But I don't know what happened there. We're going all wonky. Camera's doing weird shit. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for listening and watching Racelets IndyCar Podcast. Again, I'm Fred.
I'm Sydney.
And we'll talk to you again soon. Have a great night.